When the drilling moratorium threatened our way of life, Scott Angel fought for us, and he challenged the federal government head on.
This moratorium is not hurting the stockholders of BP or Exxon or Chevron. This moratorium is hurting the Cheremies and the Calais and the Dupuis and the Robins and the Boudreaux and the Thibodeaux.
Scott Angel fought for us. Now we need to fight to make him our next Public Service Commissioner.
It's a new day in Louisiana, and we need new leaders like Stephen Ortego. A leading voice for preserving our language and culture, Stephen learned to speak French so he could communicate with his grandparents. As a Catholic missionary, he led efforts to build homes for the poor in Honduras. And with a master's degree in architecture, he came back to his hometown of Karen Crow and started a business that has become a leader in energy-efficient home building. Building a new Louisiana. Stephen Ortego.
We thought the hurricanes were the worst things that ever happened to us.
Then we dealt with the government. They told us we had to elevate our homes.
Then they refused to reimburse what they promised us.
And they would have never paid if it wouldn't have been for Jonathan Perry.
Jonathan was committed to making us whole again.
He returned our calls when no one else did.
We were exhausted and wanting to give up, but Jonathan wouldn't let us.
He fought the bureaucrats and won.
We will never forget what Jonathan Perry did for us.
We're building a new Louisiana, smarter, modern, more progressive. It still has the charm of the past, but with a viable future. Businesses, entrepreneurs, and young people are working together to move past old-style politics and create new opportunities. As your Public Service Commissioner, my job is to help you succeed, bringing business and consumer groups together for more affordable energy to create the jobs of the future.
Lambert Boissier, changing Louisiana for a brighter future.
The Court of Appeal is the state's second highest court. It's where our most important cases are decided, and it's no place for an inexperienced judge. Judge Phyllis Cady has 12 years of experience behind the bench. During that time, she served our community with honor, integrity, and distinction. This is no place for on-the-job training. We need an experienced judge on the Court of Appeal. Judge Phyllis Cady, a qualified judge with the right experience.
Buzz Durio isn't content with just being a trial lawyer who's made a living suing small businesses in Acadiana. He ran for the state legislature in 2004, but voters rejected him. Now he's running for judge of the state's second highest court, but has absolutely no judicial experience. And he's attacking a real judge, Phyllis Cady, using old-style political tricks to distort the truth. I think we've heard all the buzz we need to hear. At 18, Jack Modise joined the Marine Corps to serve his country, and he's been fighting for us ever since. A small business owner, he fought to cut taxes and spending by billions of dollars. A true Cajun, he fought to preserve our language and culture. And as a conservative Catholic, he fought for pro-life legislation to protect our children.
It didn't take an election to form my values. On a besoin de votre voix. Merci.
One of us fighting for us, Jack Modise.
Nathan was born with a congenital heart defect. When the hospital canceled his open heart surgery because of a problem with the paperwork, I called everyone I thought could help. Jonathan Perry returned my call that night. We had never met, but he went to work making calls, cutting through the red tape. By the end of the week, everything was cleared, and the operation saved Nathan's life. He'll turn 3 this March, and is living proof that Jonathan Perry will be a state senator we can count on.
I'm Stephen Ortego, the guy the governor, a United States senator, and a congressman are trying to beat. Maybe they're afraid of me because they know I won't be their puppet. Well, they don't scare me, and I know they can't fool you. I just want to go to Baton Rouge to fight for good jobs, a world-class education system, and be nobody's man but yours. On Saturday, s'il vous plaît, votez pour moi, Stephen Ortego, numéro 54, and together, we'll build the new Louisiana.
Growing up as one of 9 children, Scott Angel learned at an early age to fight for every inch. As Secretary of Natural Resources, he fought for our farmers, fishermen, and oil field workers, fought to save our coast, recover from hurricanes, and led the fight to end the drilling moratorium. father of 5 and avid sportsman, Scott Angel understands and shares our conservative family values.
I'm Scott Angel, and I'll be in your corner, not in your wallet. Votez pour moi, s'il vous plaît, numéro 45.
Don Menard has been a career politician for 30 years. He wants a promotion to state representative, even though he doesn't show up for the job he's elected to do. As St. Landry Parish president, he missed 87% of council meetings in the last 7 months. But that didn't stop him from pushing a $20,000 pay raise for himself and tax increases for us. Don Menard says he'll promote business in Louisiana. But what kind of business would promote someone who never shows up for work? 12 years ago, Mike Newstrom promised a new era of professional law enforcement and no politics. He's kept that promise. Under his leadership, the sheriff's office became the only office in Louisiana and one of only 39 in the nation to receive the prestigious Triple Crown Award for Excellence, the highest honor in law enforcement. Sheriff Mike Newstrom, professional law enforcement, no politics. Calcasieu is a special place, and its people are special too. Proud, independent, with strong traditional values that come from the lives of the people and their faith. Work hard, play hard, honor God by serving the community. These are the values that have sustained us for generations. We deserve to be heard in Baton Rouge, and Ronnie Johns will bring our voice to the Senate.
4 years ago, you elected me to fight for you for what you care about most. Running your business without the government holding you back. Making a living without taxes crippling your families. Conservative values that make us who we are. That's why I voted to cut taxes by billions, spending by billions more, and to defend our way of life. I am proud to be your voice in Baton Rouge, especially en français. Because if we don't know where we came from, we will never know where we are going.